This is a serious snowstorm. This thing moved in about half an hour ago, and we're gonna get hammered. Wind is howling, snow is a-falling. Welcome to Alaska. Okay, how do I make these? Servings, 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of grits. Salt. See what that looks like. Dash of salt, slowly stir the grits and salt into the briskly boiling water. Reduce the heat medium-low, covered 5 to 7 minutes until thick, and stir occasionally. Remove from the heat. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I have never had these before, so this should be interesting. In my part of the world, breakfast is potatoes, but in the South, breakfast is grits. If anything, we are an international channel. Got a couple of eggs here. Chickens have been laying eggs again, too. I'm going to finish the eggs that I got, but I've got 8 new ones from this week. That's a pretty good boil. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I got the consistency right on this. Oh. Whenever I try something for the first time, I try and do it as basic as possible, following the instructions. And I know that there's a bunch of different stuff you can add to this, but from what I saw, generally speaking, what you're looking for is salt, pepper. Does it go off here or what? Salt, pepper, a little bit of butter. So I've got the salt. I added it in with the water. I don't usually use salt, but I'll give it a little sprinkle more. And butter. And I know you could do cheese. You could do all kinds of stuff in here. Let me show you what we look like. I didn't put any pepper in there. All right, I have no idea. Let's give it a shot. We're going to try it right now. Not a lot of flavor. Probably could use more salt. Oh yeah, at the butter end. Yummy. This is about as country as I can get right here. So, grits with my eggs over easy, fried in my bacon grease from my bacon, and then I cheated and did a couple English muffins. Simple, good. Next time I'm going to try it with cheese. I'm going to do a little cheesy grits. I can get used to these. I think it was perfect, the amount of salt that I had in there and just that little bit addition. So the best way I can describe the texture of the grits is kind of like a wet polenta. For you folks that have not had grits before, I think the next time I'll cook them a little drier, mainly because I like the food to have a little bit of body. And I could probably add just a little less water when I cook them. Nah, I'll opt for just cooking them a little bit longer. They're good though. They're tasty. First time I ever had grits. Awesome. Thank you. Getting a later start than I wanted this morning. It's 8 o'clock right now as I'm getting ready to head up to Anchorage. I just wanted to make sure I had everything together for the trip. Camera gear and... oh, I forgot the tripod. Hang on. Got my tripod. Don't know if I'm going to need it or not, but I like to have it with me because invariably if you don't, you'll need it, right? Oh my goodness. Got my shoes. Good. I got my drone. Maybe I'll fly some drone this weekend. I have my clothes, my change of clothes. I just have to stop off at the dumps and throw some stuff away, and then I am good to go. Let's head out. Anchorage and the Great Alaskan Craft Beer and Barley Wine Festival. Here we go. Just like that, from the wilderness to the city. Excuse the dirt on the windshield. Tried to use the wiper fluid, but I think my spout over the driver's side is frozen solid. Or at least plugged up with ice. Welcome to Anchorage. All right, the connoisseur session is over. That was the early session, and now we've got the main Saturday night session getting ready to start at 6 p.m. So right now, the only people that are in here are breweries or brewery-related folks. And we're ready to go. It got a little busier. It got busier. So the beer festival is over. It's 10 o'clock at night. Runs from 6 until 10, the late part on Saturday. And I've got the back of the truck loaded up with everything from the brewery. And we're going to head over to the hotel, get checked in, get my vehicle parking pass, and then head on over to a place called Darwin's Theory, it sounds like now, for a quick after festival pint. Fun bunch of guys at Kenai River Brewing Company to pour with. Just a ton of fun. Super nice people. All the breweries are out. I'm behind the Denita Center right now. Everybody's loading up all their kegs and kegerators and everything else. The nice thing about Kenai River is we just poured from cans, because everything that they make, generally they put in cans as well for retail sale. So this is, I think, Midnight Sun Brewing Company loading their stuff up. Bear Paw Brewing already loaded their stuff up out back. And it's like a mad dash to get out of here. Oh, what a wonderful weekend trip that was. Even though it was only a one-day shot up to Anchorage and back. Beer Festival was just a wonderful event and a ton of fun. I always enjoy those. I go to 2 of them a year. Guaranteed. One is this one that I just did, the Alaska Craft Beer and Barley Wine Festival, and the other is the Frozen River Festival in Soldotna. That comes up here in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But that festival, the Frozen River, is just a family fun event. There's food vendors, there's all kinds of stuff going on, live music, dancing, bonfires, it's outdoors, it's just a ton of fun. Stopped off at Lowe's, and I am once again blown away by the generosity of the folks, you folks that watch the channel. Incredible. I'll show you what I mean when we get home, but is this a beautiful sunrise or what? Oh. If you are in Soldotna, Alaska, and you need fishing gear or you need obscure hardware items, this is where you want to go. Trustworthies. So I needed to go with that little package that I picked up Sunday.
I don't have any place to store it, and I do have a storage unit place that I could probably put it in. I don't want to haul it all the way over there, so I needed a couple of tarps, or I needed a tarp to go ahead and wrap that box up and protect it from the elements, especially with a snowstorm coming in tomorrow. One of the things I never realized, and nobody ever taught me when I was younger, was that as you become a man and you live in wilder places, you will always need tarps. So I looked all over, and the only tarp I had was actually underneath the chicken coop that I used to cover the first batch of straw that I got. And it's kind of frozen in there, and I can't really dig it out right now. So Trustworthy's for tarps, just awesome. I got a huge selection. So instead of picking up the one tarp I needed, I got two. So now I have a spare tarp. Smart thinking. Smart fella sometimes. Also, yesterday, on the way back from Anchorage, I pulled over to get some pictures. And I was pulling the tripod out, and I was going to record some video of the tide going out. I did it with my cell phone, so I'm going to show you that now. But in the process of throwing all the stuff from the brewery back in the back of my truck, I threw all that stuff on the second tripod that I had and broke that one. So now I need a new tripod. I'm going to head on over to Walmart and pick up a cheapie. And I'm probably going to look at having 2 or 3 of those as spares as well, because, you know, I can just see my luck. I'm going to get somewhere where I need a tripod, and I'm not going to have one, or the one I have is going to be broken again. And I am so tired of this happening that I just need spares. Let me spin the camera around for you. It's 15 degrees above zero. We were a little chilly this morning. It got down to about 6 below on the drive in. So first day below zero in probably a month. And there are no more days forecasted again through the first half of February with below zero temperatures. But we do have a snowstorm forecasted to come in sometime tonight. We are getting more snow. Usually happens with the warmer temperatures. That usually means that the systems can come in. We get the super cold temperatures. We've got clear skies and high pressures over the state, over the area where it's really cold. Generally, that means that we're not going to get any weather. But it's pretty cool, right? Look at the trees on both sides of the road. So if you look at the ones on the right, those are covered with snow. And if you look at the ones on the left, that's actually what is called horsefrost. And it's caused from lots of moisture in the air. This morning there was quite a bit of fog on the drive-in, and it was ice fog. It almost looks like it's snowing. And that moisture, that condensation hits those trees and just starts piling up on the branches. It's pretty cool. Right? Looks like it's a flock Christmas tree. These big, puffy, deciduous trees on the left.
Oh, that's cold. Well, it's true I live in one of the most harshest places on Earth, in a trailer, throughout the winter. It's not really as bad as everybody might think. Sure, I get cold on occasion. Sure, the building will shake from the occasional storm or earthquake. But that view that I get when I walk outside every day more than makes up for it. I'm Sean in Alaska. Thanks for watching. See you next week.